Welcome to day 45 of the New Way. We are continuing to discuss Jesus' encounter with the woman at the well. I'll reread John 4:7 through 18. When a Samaritan woman came to draw water, Jesus said to her, "Will you give me a drink?" His disciples had gone into the town to buy food. The Samaritan woman said to him, "You are a Jew, and I am a Samaritan woman. How can you ask me for a drink?" For Jews do not associate with Samaritans. Jesus answered her, "If you knew the gift of God and who it is that asks you for a drink, you would have asked him, and he would have given you living water." "Sir," the woman said, "you have nothing to draw with, and the well is deep. Where can you get this living water? Are you greater than our father Jacob, who gave us the well and drank from it himself, as did also his sons and his livestock?" Jesus answered, "Everyone who drinks this water will be thirsty again, but whoever drinks the water I give them will never thirst. Indeed, the water I give them will become in them a spring of water, welling up to eternal life." The woman said to him, "Sir, give me this water so that I won't get thirsty and have to keep coming here to draw water." He told her, "Go call your husband and come back." "I have no husband," she replied. Jesus said to her, "You are right when you say you have no husband. The fact is, you have had 5 husbands, and the man you now have is not your husband. What you have said is quite true." Living water? By now, I hope that you understand that Jesus loved analogies. What is he calling living water? Remember, we're looking for the answer to our question of how to fill our empty, God-shaped core with God. So keep your eyes open. Not only is this hole empty, but it is doing everything within its power to fill that void. Some people try success or popularity. Some fill it with entertainment or pleasures. Some fill it with food or clothes or toys, etc. But nothing satisfies. What a sad life to always feel empty and not be able to satisfy that ache. But that's the situation for most of the people in our world today. And today we see Jesus encounter a woman who has tried to fill her empty spot with love, or men, or whatever you want to label it. In these verses, Jesus says, "I've got something that will satisfy so that you'll never feel empty again." Jesus called it living water, but I think he was referring to himself. Remember, only God can perfectly fill and satisfy a God-shaped void. Do you think Jesus knew who he was talking with? I do. Because of her reputation, she was not welcome to draw water in the cool early morning with the other women. They would have thrown rocks at her and been very mean to her. Do you think he understood how empty and lonely and rejected she felt? I do. Did Jesus back away from her because of her reputation? Remember that Jesus, who is God, knows everything about us. He's not surprised by anything. He knows that we're not good all the time. And He knows when we are positively awful, by His standards and by our own. God is not squeamish about our pasts. In fact, that's why He came. He knows how empty you feel without Him, and He wants you to know that He is the only one who can fill your emptiness. He loves you. In His service, Dale.